find out afterwards. Hey, what's up, Tanner? Alright, so, like I said, yeah, whoa, wait, Slack is racing? Why, yes, he is. So on the left-hand side, like I said, Slackaholicus. On the right-hand side, we have RobSnowlock. So this is your Philadelphia Eagles versus Washington Redskins matchup. Again, are these guys on a call together? So how's he resetting the room? You hold down the R button. And why is he resetting the room might be the next question. He is looking to get, just like Slackaholicus has, an item room somehow attached to the room that he's starting in. So all he's doing is holding down R there. That is perfectly acceptable. You can restart at any time during the races. But yeah, we got division rivals going on here. So these two will meet up again later on in the regular season. So this is the first of two matchups between these two. They are in the same division, so this is really, really important for both of them to win. Have I ever been in a race? Yeah, I've raced Lethal Frag quite a few times. That's actually how I got the idea to do this in the first place. But I don't take place in them, or take part in them, I should say. Basically, it would be impossible for me to call it and be like trying to race at the same time as watching my opponent and being like, oh, he just picked this up. Okay, now he walked into the next room. Like, crap, I just got hit. My God, Rob's having no luck with these resets. Wow. So again, this is why we just let this happen before the race. You get to choose what room you attach to, so it's all good. Yeah, this follows the regular season schedule of the National Football League. So basically, like it says, Philadelphia is Slackaholicus. If you look, Philadelphia plays against Washington in Week 1. So there you go. Yeah, actually, Sean, that's going to happen. Or Sean Taraj, I should say. That is going to happen. Cobalt also wants to do that from what I remember, and I know Wolf also wants to. That looks like Rob's just saying the hell with it. I believe Rob says the hell with it, and yeah, exactly. Yep, fuck it. And which reminds me, now I can actually get Rob. Boom. OP, motherfucker. Now, so there we go, we got you. Woo! Yes, it is, Timmy. Yeah, what's up, dude? Yep, I actually beat Cobalt in the race to the womb, too, the other day, so... But again, if those two are on, items will roll. You guys probably can't see the word will on there, but items will roll. I love it. If they're talking to each other, though, Rob, if you can hear me at all, you guys are good to go anytime you want to, so feel free if you guys are going to do the countdown. If not, let me know, because I did not see the answer before. Otherwise, feel free to start whenever you guys want to, and we'll be getting the last Slack, and yeah, let me get the race link in there. Yeah, how is this possible? But just to make sure that I believe they can hear me. But yeah, feel free to start anytime you guys are ready if you guys are in a call. Let me get the dual link, which is race 5, I think? Yep, race 5. Somebody already beat me to it. Anyway, so there you go. You see they're both off and running. We got Shoop to Whoop for Slackaholicus on the left-hand side. And Rob just found both his item room and his boss fight attached to each other here. So again, good luck to both racers. And let's see what Rob gets. Ooh, Horror Babylon right off the bat. Oh, excuse me. So again, going on to his first boss fight, this actually gives Rob a very minuscule couple seconds lead here. But we'll take anything we got. Yeah, that was almost perfectly in sync, too. Like, all night, they've been, like, almost perfectly dead in sync. So it's, yeah, get it. Dead in sync? Yeah, sorry, that was everybody's wish in the 90s. Bad jokes are bad. Bad musical jokes in the 90s are bad and should just be outlawed. Anyways, I should just shut up and keep talking about Isaac. So anyways, Slack working his way on over into his secret room through, You think so, Cobalt? I don't know about that. Oh, God. No, you did not awaken. No, you did not. Yeah, we got Shoop to Whoop on the right. We got Jolita on the right. We got Shoop to Whoop on the left. Oh, we got Moats. Moats coming in second place. Larry Jr. making an appearance really quick. I'm firing my lasers in third. So again, there you saw Shoop to Whoop actually getting used on Larry Jr. there and ripping on through him. If you can get him lined up on him, or on that perfectly, it works out very well for you. Well, yeah, if you're Blue Baby or you got any way to enact it as such, like if you've got Guppy's Paw, it's another good way, if you're willing to do that. Yeah, please commentate like this forever. Down to the cellar 2, which is also known as basement 2, is Slackaholicus on the left-hand side. No, he is not the duchy. No, you do not pass it that direction. Beside the point. Moving on. All right, let's see. No keys for RobSnowlock. Okay, I can't do that for long. I'm sorry. It's just nope. Not going to happen like that forever. I'm sorry. Anyways, moving on to his next room. Rob gets a mini-boss here, which this guy gets to be a real pain in the butt. Just a nice little time waster. Ooh, actually got the devil card out of it. I figured that'd be a tower card. Yeah, well, you tried. It's the important thing. At least you got a key to get in there. And he'll take a halo of flies, so RobSnowlock getting 2 orbitals around him to block some shots. Very nice early on. What's up, Cajun? How you doing? What do you want? Oh, which link do you want? Oh, schedule. Duh. I'm a herb. I knew what you meant now. So there you go. Obviously, Haku beat me to it, but... Or somebody did. Fen beat me to it. Haku got the dual link going. Thank you again. So there's a belt that's some speed up on Slackaholicus' side. Here we go. So the pact for Slackaholicus as well, tier rate up and damage up, replaces the 2 hearts that he spent with soul hearts. So technically it's kind of like getting a free item, except you don't have red heart containers anymore. They're 2 blue hearts. So, and by the way, if you don't know, think about those blue hearts like Minecraft armor. Any type of armor from games like that, for example. Basically, what's going to happen is that if they disappear, they're gone for good. You can't just refill them. What's a devil card do? Gives you time and a half damage multiplier for the room you're in. It's just like Book of BOILeR. Ooh. So RobSnowlock getting that devil deal. Too bad he was holding on to an eternal heart already. He didn't want to get rid of it, apparently. Well, either that or he just didn't want either of those guppy items. But 2 pieces of guppy in there. Didn't want either of them, so he's going to take the health and move on. And he might know that Slack has given himself a little bit of a health hindrance here. So we'll see what works on this one. A speed shot up, please. Ooh, the halo for... Wow, Slackaholicus is going to be very happy. So that should be all stats up, but I believe that actually is missing range up on it. But you get 1 health up and basically 1 up to every single stat on top of that. Will there be wildcard rounds? Absolutely. What's going to happen? Think about it like the National Football League schedule. First 17 weeks are all regular season. During that time, every racer races a grand total of 16 times, so like once a week, and you get 1 week off. Basically just like football. Now, at that point, they've all got divisions and conferences, which when you guys see again, I've got to get Chris access to the freaking webpage. I've got to figure out what the password is after this race, and we'll get him access to that. So again, we'll get everything up and running hopefully tonight, tomorrow, whatever the case might be, because I kind of locked him out of it without realizing it, and oops. So that's my bad that we don't have the website up, but that'll have all the standings, all the rules, all everything. Oh my god. Wow, stabby. And by the way, the 3rd piece of guppy showed up for Rob also, so that's kind of funny that he could have been full-on guppy with the knife at this point, but another mom's knife. So there you see the shot changer for RobSnowlock, and oh my. The race is on. Here comes Pride in the backstretch. Heartaches moving to the inside. If you guys get that joke, by the way, if anybody gets the joke I just made there, I'm really sorry, but my tears are holding back now, trying not to fall. You guys, seriously, if anybody gets that and you can name what that is, wow, I'm sorry. You actually got it, String? Oh my god. Oh wow, see, yeah, people got it. Wow. Yep, country music joke. That is Sawyer Brown that I just ripped off there. Well, they covered the one that I heard. It's actually George Jones, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm young and I got it? Oh, wow, shiny. Jeez, I'm sorry. Anyways, there's a deck of cards for Slackaholicus on the left. As you can see, it's basically going to spawn 1 random card for you every time it charges up. Right now, he's got the Wheel of Fortune. That'll actually spawn a red or a purple gambling machine, depending on what your luck is. Yeah, it's George Jones originally. Sawyer Brown actually did the cover of it. Which is funny, because I was a child in the 90s. That's where I heard it first. And like, oh, that's kind of freaking hilarious. Like, it's not even them that wrote it. Like, oh, seriously? Now that's George Jones. Like, yeah, now I know why I respect that guy. Now I know why I respect George Jones. Oh, don't feel bad at all about that, Tiny. Like, seriously, do not feel bad about that at all. If you don't know, like, a really old cheeseball country song, like, at least it's not There's a Tear in My Beer. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse, think of it that way. Yeah, another Joker card, because, you know, Rob really needs to get into another Devil deal at this point. Or Godrim, possibly, but it's most likely going to be a Devil deal for him. Now, if Slack gets that, he's probably going to get a Godrim out of it. Because he has got, well, I don't know, it actually evened out. He's got the Halo and he's got the Pack, so actually Slack could get either. Rob, on the other hand, most likely going to wind up with a Devil deal at this point. Yeah, too far. Yeah, that pickaxe. Well, Notch is here carrying people, so yep, we win. Oh god, Rob's gonna get hit by that one. Lo and behold. Oh, Pestilence again, so yet another cube of meat incoming. So Rob's gonna wind up with his third orbital off of this. I don't think he's gonna complain too much. Welcome back, Awaken. Yeah, meh, more whiskey. Damn right. Damn right to that one. Ooh. So here we go. This is why we was waiting on the Joker card. Ooh, the common cold he's going to add on. So poison damage added onto the knife, which now turns green for RobSnowlock on the... this is kind of funny, actually. You realize that you're playing against the Eagles, a team that wears green and is your division opponent. While you wear red and orange, yet you choose to walk around with a green knife. I question this. Rob. No, I'm kidding, obviously. That's poison damage on your knife as well. You can see it's actually affecting that first thing that he hit, so obviously a good purchase right off the bat. I'm just giving him crap, so... Yeah, I'm just saying, he's basically using an Eagle's knife. By the way, wow, the cards that Rob is getting, seriously. So a world card, it reveals the entire map at some point. He's probably going to hang on to that for the womb. RG3 over the Eagles. I think you mean running over the Eagles. Forgot the running emote. Too many players on the... No, see, now I get what Rob's doing. He's getting the too many players on the field penalty against the Eagles on every single play because the referee's going to think, hey, that thing's green. So I'm going to call too many men on the field penalties. That's where Rob's going with it. I see what you're doing. I see where you're going with this now. I see. Unsportsmanlike, sir. I'm sorry, but no. No, I'm kidding, obviously. This is all just a joke. That is just poison damage on his knife. It's just really, really great timing. So there is, let's see, boom. So larger bombs for Slackaholicus, plus he gets 5 more bombs out of it as well. Hey, what's up, Ray? How you doing? Totally didn't see you there. Tactics, brilliant. Oh, boom is the 10 free bombs. Jesus, I read that totally ass backwards. I'm sorry. Good point. I read that as 5 bombs, like, what the fuck? Alright, it's gotta be the other one. Nope, I totally didn't see the one in front of that somehow. Thank you, Crumps has been awake way too fucking long today. Crumps needs sleep. Yeah, Deshaun Jackson freaking running circles here. Don't know what's going on. We talking about practice. Oh, wait, wrong Philly team. Sorry, wrong Philly team. Ooh, that's interesting. So, Sun card for Slackaholicus is the triple awesome ability card of full heal, map reveal, and damage to everything in the room. Ooh. So Slack, on the other hand, going to take that, as you saw, he actually used that tower card for all the bomb damage in the room. And gonna go back and get that Sun card, I guarantee, as soon as he's done with this fight. RobSnowlock building a very large lead at the moment, though. This, as long as he stays alive with that 1 heart that he's rocking, and he cannot get hit in this room, because these will hit him for 1 full damage. Nonetheless, though, if he can stay alive through this, then he's got himself a pretty large advantage going here. Ooh, wow. Here goes that oh, wow. Oh, Slack with that decision. Oh, he's gonna do it. Brimstone for Slackaholicus as he picks up 2 damage also with the pentagram. So, oh my, we have ourselves a real race of brewing here. So that half an Eternal Heart's gonna turn into the one red heart that Slack is gonna be walking around with again. And lo and behold, 2 really low health but really high power runs going right now. This is interesting. The rules document will be up hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow. It'll definitely, well, I don't say definitely, but it should be up by tomorrow's race time. But we'll have everything up on BOILeR.org, so let me link up the website for the league itself. Oops, if I were smart, I would actually spell this correctly, because there is no E in this particular one, so it's kind of weird. But www.BOILeR with no E in it.org. That'll actually wind up getting you all the information that you need tomorrow night after I get my webmaster ability to actually update the site, because I kind of locked him out of it. Oops. So as soon as that gets fixed, we'll get the website up and running tonight, hopefully. But I'm an idiot, so my apologies, guys. But we'll get that up and running really soon. Foot tap. I'm sorry, I don't know what the password is right now. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to call a race, otherwise, like, when I get the time in between, I'm gonna see if I can't figure it out, because I think I know what the password is, so I swear to God I'm gonna find out. I swear it. But Chris handles who I'm referring to, so I will get you the info, sir. I swear. I don't even know that I have time, honestly, Awaken. I seriously don't. Like, during the league is not a good time to try and get in touch with me about anything, guys. Like, if you have anything to talk to me about, especially on day 1 of the league, really, really bad timing on trying to get in touch with me. I have so much crap going on. Like, I definitely recommend waiting. Yeah, and here comes trouble for Rob. I'm surprised he actually didn't pop the world card here. I might have thought about that. Ooh, wow, there goes a big save for Rob, so now he's at a heart and a half. So that ain't so bad. Here's the other good thing. That Mask of Infamy, not so scary with Brimstone. As you can see, Slackaholicus can just hit him from range. Doesn't even matter. He appears right on through him. Woo! Getting really close. There we go. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to set up tonight still, sadly, so I can't even guarantee that tomorrow I'm going to be available for, like, anything. Ooh, there you go. So getting the actual hard advantage out of it, might as well. Slackaholicus bought Guppy's Paw. That still counts, even if you're not holding onto it as a piece of Guppy, but more importantly, he actually gained hearts out of that by replacing one of his red hearts with 3 soul hearts. So that wound up actually giving him an extra couple hearts out of it, and hey, why not? To quick reset, you hold down the R button. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, Rob has found his boss fight, but living on that edge of half a heart at the moment. We'll see how this works out. Alright, so he's going to have a few more Guppy flies. You can only take 4 into a room with you, so you might have wanted to wait on that. Either way, ripping right on through Skull X. I'm really hoping that he gets some health up off of this, I would assume. There we go, very nice. Ooh, that bandage. So speaking of health up, not only does he get health up, but he gets some soul hearts out of it too, so whew. That RG3 carry all of a sudden real quick. Alright, so Rob's rocking 4 full hearts at this point, looking a little bit safer right now. That was huge. That was a huge find right there. That bandage was the best thing he could have come across, quite honestly. Clutch bandage. So here you see Slackaholicus using that, well, it doesn't even count as a full heal now for him, but the Sun card, which also revealed the map, also kind of useless for him, but did damage to everything in the room. That was the main gist. Also got Squeezy, as everybody says, out of it, because, hey, everybody fucking sings it, why not? Either way, that gave him 2 soul hearts and increased his, or decreased, I should say, the charge time on his Brimstone. Alright, but on Womb 2 at the moment, only looking for his boss fight, still holding on to 3 full hearts is RobSnowlock on the right. The Slackaholicus catching up very quickly. Again, do not count him out in the slightest bit. Rob is rocking some pretty risky health down here. Everything in the womb and below hits you for 1 full heart. And as you can see, Slack found himself a dead end, so he bombed right on out of that room to make it easier on himself. Again, that is completely fine. Thank you, Captain. Thank you very much. Compliments very much appreciated. And the scary part, and there we go, like I was saying, the scary part is how quick Rob actually just found his boss here. That internal compass got loaned by Casper, who should have used it in Race 3 today, because when he used it in Race 2, it was sick. But beside the point, Rob has found his Mom's Heart fight. Again, we do a best of 3 through Mom's Heart. So we're seeing if Rob can't get through this without taking too much damage, and so far so good. He's almost about 10%, 15% of the way through. So we'll see how quick this goes for him. Yep, absolutely, Cobalt. Don't even worry about when I want to. If you guys, like, basically, like, if you guys see a race that, you know, you want in on, fucking let me know, dude. Let me know. Same goes with Wolf. Same goes with, like, that's the way I'm working it with Frag. It's just whatever works out timing-wise for you. Like, I mean, I don't want to have to work around your schedule or anything, and that'd be really odd. So if it works for you, say so. Let me know. Be more than happy. Holy crap, thank you, Wheels. Again, you guys do not have to be doing this, seriously. You guys are, like, seriously, like, such overkill with the amount of generosity. I don't even have words. I seriously don't. By the way, that heart looks very Philadelphia Eagle-ish. Stab it. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. Everything's green on your screen. Stab it. There you go. Whew. Saved it at the last second. I'm just saying, I was giving him Philadelphia Eagle jokes again there, but nonetheless, very nicely done. RobSnowlock, the first time on this channel I have seen any sort of defeat be handed to Slackaholicus. has taken himself a 1-0 lead. And boy, if I could actually click on the correct things, I would update this. There we go. That might actually help. Let's click the correct buttons and actually make that a 1, not a, like 5,000. There we go. All right, winning. So like I said, Rob taking a quick 1-0 lead here. So that Eagles knife. Enough said. Living it up in the hotel, finding a buys. You get the idea. I can't make Eagles jokes here. Whatever. So anyways, Rob takes a quick 1-0 lead. That was a great run, dude. Like those knives, man. Whew, knife versus brimstone, let alone both having pretty good damage. That was pretty awesome. So on that note, real quick, give me 1 minute in between here, and we will be right back with race number 2 between these two. And let me see, where is my button? There we go. But we'll be right back with race number 2 between Slackaholicus and RobSnowlock. And thank you guys again. They're going to be resetting, trying to find the right type of rooms for themselves. They're really not going to miss anything. But give me 1 minute here really fast. Thank you very much for all the support, and I will be right back with you guys. Thank you again. Alrighty, we're back. We look like we're clear. Give me 1 second here while I figure out what button it is. I did not set a hotkey. That would explain why it hasn't been switching while I'm a dip. Alright, so that would explain why I've had to click every time, because I didn't set a hotkey. So anyways, welcome back, guys and gals. So we are just about to get round 2 started here, and what'll be the final of 5 races tonight. And again, not even a third of the way through week number 1 here. So that'll tell you how many races we have this season. Hey, we got an insane amount, guys. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, so as you can see, both racers are ready to go here. They are in the start and the center of their first rooms here on Basement 1. Actually, Cellar 1 for Slackaholicus on the left-hand side, so he's got the expansion level. However, again, we are going to race this down through the Womb 2, so whoever takes out Mom's Heart first, with a few exceptions of the banned items. You get the idea there. Jerry, how you doing? Very nice to see you. They are playing first, or best of 3, I should say. So, like I said, this being the 5th race of the night, we've been at this for a good 8.5 hours so far, minus the hour of downtime. Not downtime, but hour in between races, whatever the case might be. We are racing 2 Mom's Heart, though, so the end of the Womb 2. Whoever takes that out first is going to be your winner. RobSnowlock looking to close out Slackaholicus 2-0 and take the win tonight. And Slackaholicus looking to tie it up, force himself a game 3, and he is a very tough opponent here, so definitely do not count him out. But these two are, anytime that they are ready to go, they can take off. Hey, what's up, Wellman Z? How you doing? Let me get the, never mind, somebody already typed it out for me. Thank you, Simi. The banned items are the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and you can reroll the toothpicks because, as it says, they're a dead item. It just means that they don't actually do anything for you. They kind of do, but it's so minimal that we're just letting everybody re-roll it. Like, nobody wants those things. So we're letting everybody re-roll it. But basically, that's the only time you can use your D6. Now, let's say that you get in a Devil Room and you have 1 banned item and 1 OK item. You would have to take the OK item first, then re-roll the banned item. Otherwise, if you re-roll a good item, you can't touch what it turns into. You have to leave it. The banned item that re-rolls, as long as it turns into a take it or leave it item, you do that. If it rolls into another banned item, if you can get another roll on your D6, more power to you. Give it a shot. If not, sorry. Yeah, the Dead Sea Scrolls are banned because they have a chance to actually proc the shovel usage. So the shovel is an item that would give you passageway down to the next floor instantaneously. And in a race situation, we didn't want that. It seems a little too unfair, especially being one of 199 or 198 items. It seemed a little too random, being that that's a whopping 0.5% chance, a little bit over. And there you go, they're off and running. So again, good luck to both. We got Mini Mush on the right for RobSnowlock. That gives him speed and range up and obviously makes him smaller. That was the Monster Manual, as the case might be, as it's spelled actually, for Slackaholicus on the left, but he reset. Monster Manual would summon one random follower, or what's the word I'm looking for? Familiar, I should say, for the room, to do damage for you. Yeah, the title's probably still way behind at this point, because I think whoever it was that was updating actually went to sleep, so we'll update real fast here. Thank you for the reminder. Because, yeah, that is probably way off. Let's see, we got Slack. Hopefully I spelled that right. Good enough. We'll take that. Close enough. Thank you for the reminder. I totally forgot to do that earlier. Thank you, thank you. Minoko, how you doing, sis? Good to see you tonight. And again, we got, let's see, on the right-hand side, we got RobSnowlock ripping on through here. Just about done with Larry Jr. Ooh, my. Ooh, I was going to say, maybe not so lucky. Anyways, Rob finishes off his boss fight. I'll explain what happened on the left in 1 second. But he gets the meat, so that is health up and damage up for Rob. On the left-hand side, Slackaholicus teleported. Oh my god. Are you serious? Okay, here comes the explanation. Wow. And he probably can't get to his D6 again. We'll see if that happens. Wow, interesting. Either way, Slack got ported into his god room. There was a banned item in there, the Bible. So he was allowed to reroll that and used his D6 on it. That replaced the Bible with the prayer card. You can see as you use it, it gives you an Eternal Heart. Plus he gets health up here. Plus that extra one. Yeah, he has to leave. Wow, that sucks. Anyways, he went, then teleported out, basically went into his secret room and wound up with a fetus item in there, which you also can't take. So, being that he doesn't have his D6, he could not re-roll that. He can't get back to his D6 at all, so he's got the prayer card for good. Well, not for good. He can replace it, but he had no chance to even re-roll that item in his secret room. So he definitely can't take it and couldn't re-roll it either. On that note, RobSnowlock on the right, picking up Loki's horns, so every now and then you're going to see him fire off like that in all 4 directions, and it gives you, I believe, tier rate up by 1. Ray. Like, you're an absolutely terrible truck driver, but I love you anyways. You know, it helps if I hit the right button instead of trying to unmute myself with the wrong one. So is the white heart just a half heart that turns into a full heart on the next floor? Basically exactly what it is. If you can get a second one on the same floor, that'll turn into a full red heart container as well. Alright, so let's see. Just about done with this boss fight. It's RobSnowlock on the right, and we'll see what he winds up getting as an item, or if he gets any sort of luck with extra rooms. Not indeed, but he does get Mr. Squeezy. So there's 2 tier rate up, and, or I'm sorry, tier rate up by 1, I think, and the 2 soul hearts. That's what I meant to say. I know what I'm talking about. Really, I do. Why are the fetus items banned? They give you basically infinite amounts of bombs, and you can just walk into a room like RobSnowlock has, for example. There's Spider Butt, by the way, for Slackaholicus. He's definitely not going to take that. That would damage everything in the room and slow it down. He will take that prayer card, though. Anyways, like I was saying, if you walk into a room like Rob is in right now, let's say you didn't want to be in here, you could just drop one of your tier bombs behind you, and you have an infinite amount. It's just as you press the button, you're firing bombs. So you could just fire behind you, go through that door again, and just walk right back out because you realize, hey, that's a dead end and I don't need to be here. What's up, Julio? How you doing? Alright, so there you see Slack making use of his prayer card. A little bit early on that. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter too much. As long as you get it used. Yeah, evil chest. Ooh, wow, the second time the PhD showed up tonight. RobSnowlock building a nice little run here. Slack getting another God room and, ooh, Guardian Angel. So that will double speed any orbital you have floating around you and still block shots. So that is very, very handy. Curse of the Labyrinth, basically. Oh, wow, and he got an XL floor. Ow, that smarts. So Slackaholicus on a very large XL floor. This is going to be Caves 1 and Caves 2 jammed together, plus he got Curse of the Lab, so he's going to wind up with even more rooms. That's nutty. XL, fuck. So that hurts slightly, I'll say that much for him, but woo-wee. He'll still make it through it just fine, and now we get to see if any sort of tactics are played, so it's going to be a matter of, okay, do I think I have enough of a either lead in some cases where, okay, I can go look for my item rooms, or am I far enough behind, and let's say in Slack's case, he knows that he's down 1-0. Maybe he needs to really gain some time. Is he going to, let's say he finds his boss fights first here. If he takes them both out, he's going to have a decision to make at that point. Do I go back and find my item rooms, or do I just go to the next floor? And it's kind of a toss-up, and it really depends on which you come across first, so. And especially because he's getting a lot of god items here. You never know. I'd definitely go after the bosses minimally, and then you got that decision to make. But he's hoping he comes across those boss fights first. Yeah, XL Lab. Done it. Sucks really bad. And there's the click-to-tweet links and the dual split links to see both Slack and Rob side by side. So thank you guys very much, giving all the support to all the racers so far today. I've seen some incredible numbers in their channels, and thank you guys. And again, seriously, thank you all for coming out in serious support of this. Like, unbelievable turnout. Thank you guys. Thank you one and all. Alright, so into the secret room. Rob's going to pick up some money, up to 22 cents now. And Slack working his way very easily on through this room, so he's really hoping for some devil deals. He's got a lot of hearts he could spend. Here's the problem. He's got so many god items at this point, I don't believe he's going to come across a devil deal. Like, that's the one issue. If you wind up with a prayer card, it means that, like, you've been in a god room or two. So you're probably going to have high enough faith at that point that you're not going to get a devil deal anymore. Can we get an item update? Absolutely. I'll give my best shot here. Let's see. RobSnowlock on the right is using, let's see, Mini Mush. So that's why he's smaller. He's got the PhD, though, he's yet to come across pills with it. Surprised he hasn't gone back for his item room, actually. He's got Loki's Horns, and I'm trying to think of what else, if anything. I'm drawing a blank on anything else. On the left, we got Slackaholicus, who, as you can see, was using Poison Bomb, so he's got Bob's Curse. He's also got... oh, God, that had to hurt. He's got Guardian Angel, as you can see. Prayer Card, and what was the other one that he got out of the God Room? I can't think of it. Oh, yeah, and Squeezy on the right side. Forgot about that. Yeah, same thing as to why, yeah, Haka beat me to it. But yeah, you can skip all the rooms if you have the bombs as well. Exactly. So if you do have legitimate bombs, and again, I can't think of the name of the item that gives you 99 for some stupid reason. Either way, though, if you get that one, you're fine. That is perfectly legal. You could pick up 99 bombs on your run. You could get a bombs or key card and or bombs or key pill and skeleton key. There's all sorts of ways you could do it, so we're not outlawing that. If you have legitimate bombs, you are welcome to use them as you please. You can bomb out of rooms. You can use them on enemies. You can hit yourself with them. Whatever floats your boat. You can use item rocks. You know, do what you want with them. Pyro, thank you. My God, why could I not think of the name of that? Anyways, Rob got some range up off of his last boss and has moved on to Necropolis 1, aka the Depths 1, so he's got a pretty large lead at the moment. Slack did not worry about his boss fights, and he's going to go back and look for his item rooms here, or at least go into his curse room. Ooh, no luck in there, so he gets a couple flies, nothing real spectacular. Yeah, learn to item, God. Hey, that's not necessarily a bad choice going back. Because believe me, sometimes getting a couple items, like, what if he goes back and the first item that you see in there is Polyphemus? What if it's Mom's Knife? You know what I mean? Like, that's all it takes, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, what deficit? I'm just going straight after the bosses, and then he catches up in, like, 5 minutes. That's all it takes. It's literally all it takes in this game. You'd be surprised. Though again, with no bombs at the moment, I'm gonna guess, yeah, he's gonna go up here. So Slack's gonna work up towards the upper right-hand corner. Let's see what's up this way. Yeah, exactly, Silver. Exactly. A 5 in 200 chance of making it faster? No, believe me, there's plenty of items that he could get that could do a ton of help for him. All sorts of stuff with damage up on it, any of the shot changers, there's all sorts of things. Not the hourglass. Believe me, he ain't taking that one. That just slows down time for the room. They definitely ain't taking that. But he's got another item room hanging out somewhere over here. He knows that both of his boss fights are connecting to each other. I'm actually surprised, and God forbid I give Evan ideas, but I'm really surprised that on XL floors he didn't split up the boss fights. That would have been a douche move right there, but I'm surprised he didn't do it, honestly. That would have been so trolly. Speaking of trolly, Rob's down to 1 heart right now, so he's living on the edge big time here. Prayer card, when you use it, gives you a Eternal Heart, that bacon heart as we call it, the half-white one, which if you get 2 on the same floor, or if you take 1 on with you to the next floor, actually gives you another red heart container. So Slack's basically waiting on the charge until he goes on to the next floor, just to make sure that he actually gets a full heart. And let's see, Rob's gonna probably gamble a second here. Oh yeah, he's not gonna take Kamikaze. Kamikaze is what you would think. Well, actually, he's gonna take it, I'll be damned. Well, I'm just gonna shut up now. I know nothing, apparently. Grumps doesn't know anything. Oh boy, the Steam sale yeah, he's not even gonna pick it up. Rob's like, no thanks, I'm not going in the stores. Steam sale would be 50% off anything in the stores. It could help out if he would go into his store. He still has enough money, too, so I'm kind of surprised, but... So there you go. That's how you utilize, freaking, I can't think of the name of it now. Dear God. Kamikaze, correctly, like that. No, Kamikaze we said was cool. Which is funny, but that was actually voted okay. Don't ask me how. But everybody was just like, nah, do it, do it, do it, do it. Like, I don't think I got one person bitching about that one. Yeah, stores can be OP, but have you seen the stores tonight? The stores have sucked, dude. Like, they've been fucking terrible. They've been so terrible. By the way, that Cursed Skull, oh my god, don't even bother. That thing is so not worth it. So you notice it still doesn't exactly save you buttloads of time, no pun intended, with buttlickers being the enemies. So, as much as you think like, oh, that glitch is so overpowered, it kind of is. Okay, High Priestess card glitch is banned. So, again, like rooms like this, like, mind you, Rob could have, if this were, you know, not banned. Wow, I'll be damned, he actually jumped over to the side. Wow, Bloat being a bro for Rob, I'll be damned. Never mind, I was gonna say, so that isn't gonna help him out much there, but lo and behold, Mom's Foot basically took care of that fight for him. Either way, Bloat being a bro and jumping over to the wall. Unbelievable. But yeah, like, the stores have not been that phenomenal. Like, the blue candles have all come from beggars, I think. I think they've all come from judgment cards tonight. How does the racing work? We race best 2 out of 3 down to Mom's Heart. So once somebody beats Mom's Heart, we reset. Well, not reset. Ooh, Super Meat Fan. All stats up, except you get a speed down with that for Slackaholicus on the left. So as you can see, it looks a little bit more like Meat Boy now. He's a fan of Super Meat. You get the idea. Super Meat Boy fan. Anyways, hence it's a fan. It's a razor blade. Whatever. It's from Meat Boy. You get the idea. It's an Edmund game. Anyways, like I was saying, race rules. Basically, there's a couple banned items, which I'm actually going to link up in chat for you because it's easier. We'll get the schedule for you in 1 second here, too. Let me get the banned items real quick. There's outlawed items coming in. So technically the D6 is outlawed, except for on the banned items here. The Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and ooh, down goes Rob. Ouch, brutal. And again, case in point, just because you're using Kamikaze that way doesn't mean that you're actually going to win because of it. So there you go, case in point of why we didn't worry about Kamikaze, because if it screws up, you get hurt. Either way, there's the schedule for you too. Thank you very much, Stavos. Thank you. But that'll, all the races take place between Friday 6 p.m. Eastern and Tuesday, give or take about usually 6 a.m. Eastern. I kind of let them go till whatever time they needed to finish it up on Tuesday, but, you know, basically give or take between those times. Next week, possibly even starting tomorrow, I'm going to turn it into 24 hours on here with not highlights, but, you know, like past races and stuff playing during the off times with a timer up saying how long till the next race. Ooh, Sacrificial Dagger, very nice orbital for Rob to start off with. Oh, we're building towards a close game here because Slack's got a really great build going. He's got a very nice lead at this point, so it's looking like Slack might even this up in 1 apiece, and we might force a game 3 here. But again, we do a best of 3, so we race down to Mom's Heart. Those items are banned. You can use, excuse me. How is he using Kamikaze the way he was? Good question. Again, let me finish this up real quick, and I'll get back to that if I remember. Wow, an Eternal Heart out of the boss? Weird. Cool, but weird. Anyways, basically, race down to Mom's Heart, like I said, you can only reroll those banned items. If it turns into an item other than on that banned list, it's take it or leave it. Do the best of 3, we reset after somebody kills Mom's Heart, and whoever wins 2 first gets the actual win for the week. The standings work as far as like National Football League does. That's why you see Philadelphia and the Eagles kind of sort of colors. And same thing with the Redskins there with RobSnowlock. That's why you see those listed. We keep standings just like the National Football League. We do the playoffs the exact same way. And basically it's going to take 17 weeks counting this one to get through the regular season and find our playoff entrance. And we'll go from there. That's another 4 weeks. Can't do math. 4 weeks of playoffs. 4 weeks of playoffs. Yeah, I can do math. It's hard to envision that in your head when you have wild card rounds in there. Anyways, but think of it just like National Football League. Thank you very much, Flux. That actually means a lot. Thank you very much. I don't necessarily think we are Dumbest Center. I've seen a lot of really, really well-behaved chats, but seriously, thank you very much for that compliment. That says a lot. Oh, explain Kamikaze. Sorry, let me get back into that one too. Basically, what Rob was doing was he was hugging the wall as close as you possibly can there and actually like walking towards the wall. At least in my case, usually I have to walk towards it to make it work. But if you're hugging the wall and use Kamikaze, it actually doesn't hurt you. So that's why you saw him actually running along the outskirts of the rooms and only to the outskirts of the rooms. He didn't actually go into the middle too often, except at the very beginning on Bloat. Basically, that was the entire gist. You just hang against the wall and it doesn't hurt you. So it's pretty easy to do. Yep, exactly. Rob accidentally opened up a secret room by hugging the dead center of a wall. That injured him because that doesn't count as holding onto a wall. That's a door at that point. So it can backfire on you pretty easily, so you have to kind of watch it. Why is that not outlawed? Nobody actually had a problem with it. Same thing, like we asked, like, do you guys want to outlaw the blue candle? And literally it was just like, no, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Like, all right, I guess we keep it in. So, need the dual link? 1 second. What are we on? Race 5? Race 5. There we go. Logcat. Oh my god, Jim. You missed a freaking ending, dude. Wait till I highlight that one out. Logcat literally won by about a millisecond. I'm not even joking. It was crazy close. Crazy, crazy close. But yeah, Logcat wound up winning it just barely. So the Browns are undefeated, guys. You heard it here first. Candle's just a ridiculously overpowered item, so, like, there's some people that always ask, like, why isn't the candle banned? Or, you know, why isn't pyro banned? Why isn't this banned? Like, we basically took votes on a lot of the real major items within the league, and nobody really had a problem with anything except for what was already on the banned item list, so... Ooh, Rob getting back down to that half a heart. Holding on to an Emperor card, that's an instant teleport to a boss fight, by the way. So in a race situation, that's huge. And nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, aka Trainwreck JP. Yeah, totally. Alright, so, ooh, we're doing a little bit of trolling against Slackaholicus there. Those bombs fighting each other, basically, and bouncing into him. That worked out very poorly for him. I got my little unicorn, used it in a hardened mask room, and didn't hurt the hearts. Yep. They are basically invincible against the unicorn horn for some reason in HFC. It sucks, doesn't it? I had to find that out the hard way, too. So yeah, it actually will never hurt them. Yeah, it's got a problem hitting floating things, basically, is what it amounts to. So there you go. Yeah, Cajun about that. Might want to go back and watch the Mellow Ace versus iCasper race. Just saying. Sorry. Might want to go back and watch that one. Yeah, isn't that stupid, HFC? Totally agreed. And what's up, Xenoxis? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Alright, so Rob really still risking it here with that half a heart, especially against these BOILeR guys. These are so terrible to fight. No, you're not going to be able to commentate on the next game. No, the racers aren't from where, like, you guys got to keep in mind, this is open to the entire world, so we can't really just narrow it down to, like, okay, we need a racer from Chicago. All right, or we need a racer from Cleveland. All right, we need a racer from St. Louis. All right, we need, you know, somebody from Kansas City. Like, it would really narrow it down. Nobody from overseas could race at all. Yeah, Trainwreck's from Buffalo, Japan. What's up, Swalk? How you doing? Frag's going to commentate whenever it actually works out well for him, timing-wise. And I totally didn't... There it is. Remote detonator? Oh, he already had that, obviously. He's got less bombs. What the hell did he just pick up? Oh, never mind, I see it. Skeleton key. Dear God. Yeah, they basically got to pick their teams for the most part, but a lot of people signed up for, like, you know, the New England Patriots were really popular, for example. Trying to think who else was really popular. There were quite a few. Niners were up there, Ravens were up there quite a bit, Packers were up there a ton. So there's quite a few that didn't get the team that they wanted, for example. Quite a few didn't even put teams that, you know, like, oh, I specifically want this one. Like, it was just like, just put me wherever. Like, I don't even care. So it worked out pretty well. Patriots are Awaken Smoke. Yeah, them cheeseheads. The Vikings are Death Star 175. He raced earlier tonight and actually beat a Taco, who was representing the Detroit Lions. Packers, go figure. Packers are represented by Pokedude 97. What's up, Sippy Cup? How you doing? I had to think about how to pronounce that for a second, but I get it. I get it. I see what you did there. But how you doing? Welcome in. Broncos is Tornus. So he was replacing somebody that had to drop out of the league by a second. So Tornus jumped in, and he's going to be the Broncos. Falcons are Mellow Ace, who won his race earlier against Casper. Yeah, them Tornus Broncos. Oh, yeah. Dolphins were Tamorag, who actually just raced, and wow, that finishing part. Like, you thought the finals last year were close? Nope. Morag and Logcat literally just got, like, the closest race I've ever seen in my life, so... yeah. Oh, yeah. The Bucks are really popular? No, actually, nobody requested them, and I didn't want to put Diana on the Vikings, so we kind of gave Diana the... Oh, no, down goes Rob. We kind of gave Diana the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so she's not going to be in purple in name. I'm sorry, but I know the pun was easy to write. She could have been the Ravens, she could have been, you know, the Vikings or whatever, but wanted to make at least matchups with Christina and Ataku happen in the regular season, so I had to put her on the team I did. Thankfully, it works. Oh, yeah, that seems like a completely legit link. I bet you that's legit. God damn it, why does everything have to scroll? That was not the right button. Motherfucker. No, quit doing this, god damn it. So one problem with trying to ban people by clicking is that you wind up actually, like, misclicking people so easily. Anyway, Slack working on through this room still. There we go, now he's almost done. I know. It's fun times, ain't it, Ben? I tried, too. I was like, click, nope, click, fail, click, fail, click, fail. Alright, so with homing shots on the right, RobSnowlock onto his first boss. Again, Famine, the champion version of him. Yeah, I thought about it, Atako. I'll be real honest. I thought about basically making the division Gambit, Diana, Christina, and Atako. And then I realized people would just be like, oh yeah, gee, you didn't set that one up or anything so that they all play each other all year long. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I basically had to spread it out somewhat. And then if you get to the playoffs, it makes it that much more epic, so... You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't just like, oh yeah, it's a straight up, like, Friends division. Don't worry about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been kind of weird. Today's results so far, good question. First race, I almost said Rob. Let's try that again. First race, 17 Puffins, aka the Oakland Raiders, beat Fat Shuffler, who is the Indianapolis Colts. This part really doesn't matter. I'll just say who won. So anyways, 17 Puffins beat Fat Shuffler 2-0. Second race was... excuse me, Mellow Ace winning 2-1 over Casper. Third race, why can I not remember who the hell was in the third race now? Was Death Star 175 beating Itaku. Last race, or the fourth race, I should say, was the Logcat beating Tamorag. And right now we got RobSnowlock leading 1-0 on Slackaholicus, and Slack looking to even this up in one apiece here. What's up, Rocking? How you doing? The best command ever. If you beat the Seahawks, you get an upgrade. I've been basically calling these races for like 9 straight hours here, so this is the last race of the night, and then I get a nice press for my boys, so I'm not too worried about it at all. Ooh, who's considered the best racers overall? I know there's going to be a lot of really biased folks here, but I can tell you from last season, the finalists were Cobalt Streak and Wolf 21. Cobalt Streak never lost a game, basically. He lost a couple matches within the games, but never the game itself. So he went undefeated. So they're definitely up there. There's a lot of new talent. I don't want to say new talent, but as far as the league goes, it's new talent that got added in this year. So I think we're going to see a lot of real contenders for that. Like, a lot of them. Cobalt 2 Pro. But yeah, there's a lot of really good racers in here this year, so I definitely wouldn't put it past any of them whatsoever for coming in first or getting to the finals even. I mean, there's so many good racers, it's really up in the air. There's going to be a lot of 8-8 teams that are going to be really pushing for the playoffs. Yeah, exactly. Who cares if you lose one round? That's why you do best 2 out of 3. Exactly, and Cobalt never lost one, so there you go. Only 2 people handed him losses within, though. Cobalt is representing the Tennessee Titans, so he's got their schedule this year. Again, I do apologize. We didn't get the webpage up when I thought we would because I didn't realize that I locked my webmaster out of the actual website. Oops. Because I had to change the password to get into it one day, and I'm a dipshit. So, yeah. Ooh, there's Catole for Slackaholicus, so now all flies are going to be his friends. They'll actually go directly towards him, and because he has orbitals spinning around him, will actually just die without him even shooting. Anyways, where was I going with this thought? There was something else there. Totally forgot what I was saying. Anyways, crap, I totally forgot. Oh yeah, the webpage. Duh. So like I was saying, like I said, I forgot that I locked my webmaster out. I forgot that I was talking about it too. Either way, so I locked my webmaster out of it without realizing it, and I will get him that information tonight, and hopefully we'll get it updated before the races tomorrow. But we'll have all the information up there as far as who's representing what team, their schedules. We'll have links to all the past VODs, videos on demand, if you don't know what that means. So I'll highlight out all the races. You'll be able to click on them from there, like, oh, I missed the Fat Shuffler 17 Puffins race. Holy crap. Click on a button, you'll be able to see it. You know, like full-on schedules, all sorts of craziness. You'll see it when it opens up, and I will let you guys know the second that it's up and running. Believe me, I will let you know. But hopefully we'll have it up tonight or tomorrow, one of the two. Oh, race is already taken, I think. Oh, iRace. I thought that was an exclamation mark. Like, I don't think that one's gonna work. Yeah, Wolf is the Giants. Wolf 21 is represent the Giants. Oh, I see Mosk again. Doop-derp-derp. I get to click on you. Clicky, clicky. Winning. Yes. Finally got Mosk added in. There we go. Getting closer to having all the racers in his mod so you can see him a little bit easier. Make it a little bit easier to get to everybody. On that note, the hat that Rob just got will actually let him hear when he's close to any of the secret rooms or super secret rooms. Excuse me, sorry. In the case of the secret room, it'll actually show up on the map when you get to the room connecting to it, but you're still going to have to bomb into it. And again, I apologize for the hiccups there. Woo! Is Lethal Frag in this? No, he's not. He doesn't actually do competitive racing anymore. So Lethal Frag is going to co-commentate with me at least once this year, though. So you will see him here. It's just not taking part in the actual races. Alright, there's the sack of pennies for RobSnowlock on the right. By the way, we have a flash lockup for, well, not lockup, but a loading screen error, basically, for Slackaholicus on the left. He was hoping he was going to get an XL floor out of that, but no such luck. So he gets a flat-out Womb 1. We'll see how long this takes him to get through. So he's going to have a Womb 1 and a Womb 2 to get through. Yay for that Dapper Capper. But yeah, he will be here. Lethal Frag's going to co-commentate at least one race with me, and I know that Cobalt wants to as well, and I believe Wolf wanted to jump in. So we will get those guys in there, so we'll get last year's champs, and we got Lethal Frag joining me for at least one, so that'll be cool. Yeah, looks like it, Jim. Looks like it, sir. Fate needs a purging. Well, too bad you can't purge Fate because they're both mods. Yeah, somebody was saying that before. Otaku. Somebody was saying hi to him in there, and I didn't even pay attention. But yeah, he's apparently been in here. Told you knew about it, guys. And no, he didn't sign up. Exactly. Diana beat me to it. Of course I do, Misa. Of Where would you think that? Slack, by the way, if you're wondering how he's got 99 keys, Latza, he's got the, what's it called, the skeleton key, so that gives you 99 keys, basically. At this point, he's hoping he finds a bombs or key pill, I think, because he doesn't need keys anymore, but he'd love 99 bombs. You just drop those all around the room and just boom, everything goes kablooey. It's fun times. They should cry it on. It's a really addicting game, especially when you see really good players like this playing it. It just becomes so much more fun again. You're like, wow, I need to do that. I need this combination. And then you just keep playing for hours, not realizing that, like, wow, I just wasted 10 hours. Not wasted. That sounds wrong. But I just, like, spent 10 hours of my life trying to get, like, an item combination in a game. Like, what is wrong with me? But then you realize it was fun, so do you even care? Like, oh, wait, what can admins do? Who won Game 3 of the Otaku match? That would go to Death Star 175. So the Vikings are undefeated, and the Lions are looking for their first win still. Oh, get the DLC. It's so worth it, LFG. So worth it. Or Elfgenzio? Elfgenzio. We're going to go with that. I'm screwing that up, I'm sure. I'm not seeing where, like, if there is a joke to that, I'm not getting it, so I'm terrible. But I see LFG immediately, and it's like, can you tell I played Warcraft? Can you tell? And yeah, it's alright. Reliving the days of old. LFG, NZ. Ah, NZ. Okay, cool. So I was right. Ha! LFG. Yes, I was right. Yeah, see? Everybody nod. Yeah, see, you knew I was right. I'm going with that. I knew I was right. Yep, totally. Totally. Well, the expansion pack for it, basically. So if you want to call that DLC, technically yes, but the Wrath of the Lamb is what we're referring to. Jeez, I'm sorry. I found where my cat is. Apparently he's hiding underneath my table because I think I just straight kicked him in the side. My bad. My bad. Sorry, cat. Anyway, Slack doing a little bit of gambling. Pretty much at this point just looking for anything. I don't even know if anything's going to come in that handy for him. Yep. Captain's got the listing there for you. So there's all the banned items. So you cannot pick up or basically all you can do is re-roll those banned items if you come across them. But the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and technically the toothpicks you can reroll because they kind of don't do anything. If they do, it's so minimal, we just said to hell with it. I'm calling Peter. The toothpick's dead just because it doesn't actually have much effect. It does next to nothing, so we just said the hell with it. Like, instead of you basically getting an item that does nothing for you, we just said go ahead and try to reroll it if you can. I noticed, Mello, you were really close to picking that up, dude. Like, you were really close, dude. Oh, speaking of which, I noticed somebody else I didn't hit yet. Boom. Clicky, clicky. There we go. I'm catching up. No, it definitely doesn't tears up. Absolutely not. There's a lot of mismarked items, but yeah, that one definitely does not tears up. Like, no, everyone plays Isaac. Oh, you meant it like that. Okay, yes, everybody has to use Isaac as their character. Correct. Sorry, I didn't even see that as the question above. I thought you were joking, like, everybody has to play Isaac. It's so good. I thought that's what you meant. Why no reroll on the Cat of 9 fails? Because it actually does something. Your shot speed actually increases on screen. So that actually is a useful, not useful item, but it can be useful in certain situations. So even though we joke about it, at least it does something. Holla holla, got that dollar. Nice, Ben. And very nice. So catching up pretty quickly here, though. Still quite a ways behind, but mind you, finding both of his boss fights, let alone a mini boss fight if he really wants it in the next room over to the left, but RobSnowlock finding both of his boss fights in the caves here. And good night, Flame Monkey. Have yourself a good one. Shoot fast, live long. I like that. Yep, exactly. Like, Mask of Infamy is a huge help with that Cat of Nine Tails. Like, that Cat of Nine Tails will seriously help you. Yeah, it's basically who beats the game faster, and it's not going all the way through it. We only race 2 Mom's Heart. So if you know the game at all, that is the 8th level in. Am I doing that math right? We race to the 8th level in, the Womb 2. So right now, like, Slackaholicus is looking to even this race up in 1 match apiece. But we do a best 2 out of 3. So once somebody beats the Womb 2, we reset both racers. They both get on Isaac again, and we start from scratch. So as weird as it is, this is not really a very equal game, but it's still pretty cool to race them side by side, in my opinion. Why don't they just race till the end? Because we have 32 racers. I commentate every single game. We've done 5 tonight, and we've been on for 9 hours and 9 minutes so far. So if they went all the way to the end, especially doing a best of 3, which is the only way to really even it out, we'd still be here. We'd probably still be in race number 3, most likely. Yeah, the racers are actually usually talking to each other, so they know exactly what's going on with the other person. Like, almost always they're on call together, so I think every single race so far this year, the racers have been on call together and know exactly where the other is. Yeah, Krups doesn't want to sound like a chain smoker. Cat, I swear to God, if you reset my computer by trying to get your toy back from under it, I'm going to be really pissed off at you right now. Anyways, the Fallen for, I almost called him Awakened Smoke. Wow, dude. Anyways, for Slackaholicus on the left-hand side, phew. Anyways, it's going to drop a devil item here for him. Ooh, and it's Bloody Rights, or Bloody Lust. I always say that ass backwards. Anyways, as you kill enemies in the room, your tears are actually going to change color or do more damage for you. Very nice find right there. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Damn it, Awaken's here and he heard that. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, just wow. Mic drop. I'm out. Oh, gotta love it. So again, real quick, sorry I had to catch up with that. Anyways, Mom's contact for RobSnowlock. You see he's shooting out red-looking tears. Notice that the enemy is now outlined in gray. Actually freezes enemies in place. They can't do anything. So they are flat out for, wow, that's a lot of money in that golden poop. That golden smiley face left behind it. So anyways, like you can see, freezing those in place too, it's a huge help, especially if you go all the way through this game. The last 2 bosses get annihilated with that on there. That is a seriously overpowered item. You're not kidding. That is really overpowered. Can damage increase after Polyphemus? Yes, it can. Oh, my pleasure, P-Meanie. And believe me, if you guys haven't seen the schedule yet, check it out. We got a lot more races tomorrow. We got more on Monday and more on, I think, going into Tuesday, actually, this week. I believe. We got quite a lot of races coming up. Oh, what does the lump of coal do? Sorry, totally forgot about that one. As shots move further across the screen, you'll actually see them grow in size, and they actually do more damage the further they travel. Oh, how did I know that was going to be the case, Cobalt? That wasn't even a question, dude. Gee, there's a shocker. The Rainbow hat? Oh, I'm shocked. Oh, it'll probably happen before the season's over, Zach. I wouldn't, but I probably would say that'll happen by the time the season's over. And then hopefully, well, assuming that I gotta talk to Edmund, obviously, and get the rights to use, like, any sort of freaking, like, if I'm gonna sell stuff, I have to basically have the rights to any sort of pictures, but I'll get a hold of Edmund and be like, can I use that devil picture, basically, just for the shirts? Or, like, even at that point, we'll alter it enough so it isn't his exactly, you know what I mean? Lump of coal and brimstone, yeah, is full-on power for brimstone. It is nasty overpowered. Like, nasty overpowered. But yeah, at that point, I'll get a hold of him and be like, look, here's what we got. You know, what changes do you want made? Is it even possible to use it? So on and so forth. I'll talk to him when the time comes. I ain't worried about it now. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Super OP combination we were talking about was Brimstone and the Lump of Coal. Basically maxes out your damage on Brimstone, and it is filthy, filthy overpowered. So we got in Slackaholicus' library on the left, we have the Monster Manual. Again, that would basically give you a random familiar behind you for the entire room. He's going to take the Book of Shadows with him. We've seen that a lot tonight. That is 12 seconds of invincibility. As you can see, he's using his Chariot card, which is a one-time use of the Unicorn Horn. And he's going to go back out, grab that other Empress card, and work his way right back over to the boss. So his first boss, or I'm sorry, his second boss here, obviously, is, God, I'm way off now. Anyways, Mom's Heart is his second boss here, because he's in the womb too, so this is where we race to. So Slack is looking to finish this off. There's his use of the Empress card, so Horror Babylon activated, damage up. And he's going to rip right on through everything, especially with that poison damage taken away on Mom's Heart. Very nice use. Yes, Magic D250 is the Bengals. You are correct. Yeah, anybody from last season that requested a team got the team that they requested. So, for example, like Wolf wanted the Giants, he got them. And on that note, really quick, we are going to tie this one up because there you go. Slackaholicus, even in this one up at one race apiece, as he ripped through Mom's heart. I blinked for a second, looked over, and like, oh my god, he's almost got her killed. Anyway, so wow, very nicely done there. He's got some serious damage on those shots. I didn't realize it was that much. But like I said, evening it up in one game apiece here in the final race of the night. So as my voice cracks, in the final race of the night. Now, let me try that again. Make it rain, baby. All them dollars and quarters and bloody pennies. Oh yeah, make it rain. Love it. That's freaking great. Yeah, it's true. The bloody lust is what was doing it for him. Like, I didn't think he killed all that many enemies there in the process, but I guess he did. I guess when you think about it, when you're bombing in the center, you're killing quite a few. You're going to cap that out real fast. So very nicely done there by Slackaholicus. We're going to give these guys 1 minute again, basically. Well, not just 1 minute, but whatever. We're going to take a minute for ads, is what I mean to say. And we're going to let these guys reset here, and we're going to start up round 3 right after these ads. So coming up right after this, we'll see the all-defining, deciding game here between Slackaholicus and RobSnowlock. So again, good luck to both guys. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you each and every one of you for your support, and go grab some snacks. Be right back with you. Right as I was typing that out, we're clear of the ads. So real quick, I saw a question. Let's see. They can only reroll the banned items. Let me get to the list in chat really quick here. Actually, let me flip this back over again. Let me get to the list of banned items real quick. I saw another question. Do all the racers have all the items unlocked? Yes, they do. They are all you. Thank you very much, Simi. You're beating me to it. Thank you so much. But yes, all the racers have every single item unlocked, every secret in the game unlocked as well on the save file. We all have exactly. I would like to formally apologize for that run. And I'll get it to you right after this race, I promise, Rayo. Anyways, what was I going at here? So these two are tied up in one apiece, and don't even worry about it. Did somebody say purple? But yeah, it's time for the all-deciding race number 3 here between Slackaholicus on the left and RobSnowlock on the right. Other questions I saw, real quick, are like who represents what team. Easy way is going to be on www.boiler.org. That's boiler minus the E, so it's BOILR.org. Basically, that'll be up and running hopefully tonight, if not tomorrow before the races. I really hope one way or the other we get that up and running. Either way, though, we'll get that up. That'll have all that information along with, let's see, so who all is representing what team, the standings, links to the videos of the races themselves that have already taken place. Yeah, pretty much everything you can think of on there. So all the information you can need, all the links you could possibly need, it'll have absolutely everything on there. What's up, Agent? How you doing tonight? Yeah, only subs and mods can use the commands. That is correct. So anyways, these two are both set to go. As you can see, you can reset whenever you want to. So they have reset until they both got an item room attached to their first room here. So whenever they're good to go, they're going to take off. Again, this is the... Whoa, somebody's got a system outside. Good lord. Anyway, so they're going to take off whenever they're ready. They're on a call together. Let me get you the link to both of their channels at the same time. This is race number 5. There we go, and they are off and running. So the bean, the carry is on. Slack has got the bean. It's on. I see that shiny around... I totally missed what item it was, but I see that shiny around Rob, so I can assume that that was the miter, but I didn't see it. I totally didn't even get to see it. Yeah, beam me, bro. I was making fun of the bean, so... Yeah, it was the miter? Okay, cool. I was going to say that shiny around Rob tells me it was the miter. So the miter gives you a chance, 50% increased chance that when red hearts spawn, they might be blue soul hearts instead. The bean, there you go. I was going to say wait until he uses it, but Slackaholicus just did. So dropping that poison damage on the boss here. So you walk right up to something, drop a panic fart on it basically, and give it poison damage. But yeah, holding R is the reset, really quick strategy. You know, it's going to type longer to type out how to reset quickly than it would to type hold R. Anyway, so fighting his first boss here, we got Rob trying to catch up to Slackaholicus. Again, this is all going to be about speed here. Especially since Slack knows that this is the, well, both of them know, mind you, but especially because knowing Slack, I know that his racing style, I should say, I know that he's going to be really pushing this one. He's really going to be pushing this one. Just curious, why make the racers use Isaac? Good question again, Mugen. Believe me, keep asking questions, guys. I'm more than happy to answer them for you on that stuff if I can. If it gets to be like the repetitive, like who's answering, or you know, who's on this team? Like after tomorrow, that'll be taken care of. So I'm trying to be cool about it today, but there's been a lot of them. Either way, though. But yeah, feel free. Like Mugen asked a good question though. Why make them use Isaac? It's because that way they get the D20. And if they come across a banned item, now mind you, Slackaholicus already got rid of his, but Rob is holding on to his. So if they come across a banned item, they're at least allowed to re-roll it. Again, if they come across like the toothpicks, it does like nothing for you. So basically, just like any of those banned items, it wouldn't do Slack any good to come across any of them. Rob, on the other hand, because he's making the decision to, well, he didn't have a decision to make, he hasn't come across another space item. But if he does, and he keeps his D6 with him, then that's on him, and he gets to, basically, if he comes across banned items, get a chance for something. So case in point, like right here, like let's say in that Super Seeker room, Dr. Fetus was sitting in there. Slack would have to look at it, flip off his monitor, and walk away from it. He wouldn't be able to even touch it. Ooh, speaking of that lump of coal. So RobSnowlock over on the right-hand side, fighting Krampus in his Devil Deal room. That will definitely grant him the lump of coal at the end of it, so that as your shots move further away from you will increase your shot size and damage output. So not bad. What items are banned? Let me get to the list real fast here. And again, we'll get that information up on the website as well for you in much easier to understand fashion, but there you go. The Bible is, everybody's just like, boom, here you go. Love it. Anyways, let's see. They got 15 keys at 1.0 when talking about your coins. Okay. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, hey, you remembered. Anyways, the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Toothpicks can all be re-rolled. And if you got questions on why on any of those, feel free to ask. Is there a difference between red tiers and normal tiers? Yeah, the red tiers do more damage. So you know how damaging your tiers are by the depth of the red on them, basically. Like if you have Brimstone, the deeper the red, the more damage you're doing. Why the Toothpicks? They don't actually do anything. If they do have an effect, it's so minimal you wouldn't even notice it. So we basically just gave them the right that if they come across it, they are free to actually go ahead and re-roll it. Dead Sea Scrolls are banned because they can give you a use of the Shovel. So the Shovel is banned. Next question. Because it can give you a passage. It does give you a passageway down to the next floor every 6 rooms. So that isn't really racing. That's more like, hey, I got one item out of 198. I win. Like, that made it a little unfair. Yeah, they make the tiers red, but it doesn't actually have any effect on them. Right on, Jay. Hey, have yourself a good one. And again, thank you very much. Yeah, we're doing the Steam version of it. We got one player who races on a Mac, so when you see Amy racing, there's going to be, like, she's casting from a Mac. Do I need to say more? But beside the point, like, that she was one of my fill-ins, really, like, last minute. So we're again, going to catch hell, like, why doesn't hers move so good? Blah, blah, blah. She's casting from a Mac. But yeah, it's the Steam version of it, basically, so only version there is. But yeah, everybody's got the same save file, so we all have the exact same items unlocked, so on and so forth. And yeah, it's all dead even. What's up, Anti-Solar? How you doing? Yes, because holy water does absolutely nothing. People will still pick it up. It's like the bean. People would be like, oh, the bean's fucking useless. Yeah, and then after tonight, like, oh, it actually does have uses. Like, people saw tonight, like, I forgot who it was, I think it was Lawcat used it and killed a boss just off a drop in Lemon Mishap. That's the entire damage on the boss was done by Lemon Mishap. So you can say items suck all you want, but you could just learn to use them, basically, is what it all amounts to. Yeah, the black tears are from the lump of coal that, wow, I can't think of his name. Rob, sorry. My brain's fried. Anyways, the lump of coal that Rob had picked up. So that lump of coal, like I said, as the tears move further away, grow in size and do more damage. There's a listing of banned items again for you. Diana got that for me. Thank you much. Yeah, why would the poop be banned? Seriously, guys, we all voted on this. Like, these are 32 racers and myself that have put in thousands, probably close to about 25,000 hours, give or take, of this game between all of us. I would pretty much put that on there. There's a lot of game time played between everybody in this league. So, yeah, like, we knew what we were doing on this one. There's so many farts. Any item, period, can be used well. Well, there's 32 of us. I've got over 1,000 hours. And, like, think about, like, Lethal Frag, Chicken, you know, like, Loves 80. Like, all these people have, like, you know, thousands of hours in there. So, I know these guys are all way the hell up there. We're probably close to about 25, I'd say. Yeah, most of it by Cobalt. Cobalt's way up there. Like, way up there. Taka wanted Pageant Point banned. Right, Chicken didn't sign up. We had sign-ups for it. So I couldn't add people in that didn't sign up. It's a 5-month commitment, basically. So if you didn't sign up, it wasn't just going to be like, hey, dude, you're in my league. Like, wait, what? Like, I didn't sign up for that. Yeah, Epic Fetus is the aimable nuke, so yeah, it'd be kind of ridiculously overkill. What, you're at 1,750? Holy Christ. Yeah, Cobalt's got everybody in the league smoked on hours played. Like, smoked. That's insane. I haven't seen Loves in a while, so I also haven't been around Twitch too much in a while, like going to other channels, which is terrible of me, but yeah. Yeah, but Diana's crown. Yeah, room's full of greed. Just, ugh, no thanks. Nice use of the beam there by Slack, getting 2 things poisoned. Very nice job. Whew. Cheap shot in green guy. So that's the good thing about the bean. It refreshes every single room, so you know you're always going to get to use this thing. Yeah, Frag's up there too. Frag's way up there. And the funny part was I got him started on it, which means I started playing before him, and he's got me like doubled in hours. Damn straight, Cobalt. Damn straight, dude. Yeah, Wolf's got over 1,000 himself, so there you go. Like, there's quite a few of us over 1,000 in here. What does the bean do? It's right there. You can see Slackaholicus using it. Drops poison damage over time onto enemies nearby you. And recharges every room, so there you go. He's dropping poison on the 2 that are colored green. Also with that that black bean, like you said, panic farts. So it's kind of the same thing with that. So you may be thinking like, oh, that was the black bean doing it. Like, no, he's got the bean and the panic farts on the black bean. So yeah, Slack's got a beard. We got plenty of beards. Any requirements to join the league? Got to be able to cast. Basically, have to know what you're doing with Isaac, and I actually picked everybody for this league. So I made sure that like people knew what they were doing. Like, I wanted this one to be like, you know, somewhat like, okay, we got some damn good people up in here. Like, holy crap. And we got some really, really good people signed up. So I was like, yes, you're in, yes, you're in, yes, you're in, yes, you're in. And then a bunch of people from last year came back too. So we got all them back in too. And a lot of them are freaking phenomenal. So, well, all of them are freaking phenomenal. Most of these guys are going to whoop my butt in a race. Like, how I beat Cobalt the one time, I have no idea. But, again, that wouldn't have even been enough. He won the next 2. So, case in point, Cobalt would still be undefeated. Case in point, everybody's better than me at this. So, ooh, let's see the Dead Dove. That's the first time tonight. So, Flying and Spectral Tears for Slackaholicus. Very nice find in that God room. So, he'll be moving on to the depths. And both racers on the same floor. So, this is really even. Spectral Tears, as you can see, you can shoot through rocks and objects. Interesting. Oh, like I said, if you come across a banned item, Slack, cough, cough, you can't do a thing with it. He'll just have to flip off his monitor and walk away. Oh, and that didn't work out well for him either. So telepathy for dummies for a full heart. Ugh, that did not work. Case in point, count 74th. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count because I was reading what you said. How can you see who's in the front? Easy way is if you look down in the lower left-hand corner of both of their screens of Isaac, you'll see it says Depths 1 and Necropolis 1. That's actually the same floor. If you know how the game's laid out, basically I'll be updating it quite often as far as like who's in the lead, and especially if it's a close one like this, I'll definitely let you know who's in the lead. But right now it's they're both on the same floor. Neither's found either of the rooms that they're looking for. They've cleared about the same amount. I'd say they're dead even right now. And mind you, it does say Necropolis and Depths 1. Necropolis is the expansion version of Depths 1. So let's see, Slack going into... Wow. Didn't he get this exact same library in the last race? Monster Manual and Book of Shadows, and I believe he had the bean at the time, so... Interesting. So he's going to take the bean with him this time. He's doing way too good with this. Yeah, this is head-to-head, correct. So basically what we do... let me look up the schedule here. So there's 16 races a week. Think about it kind of like the NFL. We basically take their schedule and their standings. Again, when the website is up and running tonight, this will all make more sense. Wow, the PhD again for Rob. Good lord, so many PhDs tonight. Why do I never get this? Why do I never get the PhD? I want to be a doctor. I always wanted to be a doctor. He said I didn't have the nerves and the hands for it. And yeah, if you die, you basically have to start from scratch. Item-wise, who's winning? Oof, wow. Slackaholicus, but not by much. It's pretty close. Item-wise, I would say it's Slack. And it's really close. But having the ability to fly, always a good thing. So I'd give it to him there just because of that. Let alone he's using the bean very well, so I'd say it's Slack. But again, it's a very close call on item matchups right now. Like, there are so many items, and the combinations of them get so crazy. It's close. And speaking of having advantages, now I would pretty much... Well, I guess it depends. Slack's going to go look for his item room. Never mind. And Rob has found his boss. Okay, so now, timer-wise, I would say that it's Rob has the advantage, because he's going for his boss fight right now. Whereas Slack has to go look for his item room. Thankfully, he found it quick. And still go back for his boss fight. So this will take him a couple extra seconds here. What was the question? Anybody gotten into an error room? Not yet this season. We've only had the 5 total races so far. What is it? 3 of which have gone to game 3? 4? 3 of them. 4. 4 of them, actually. Jesus. Yeah, 4 of them went to game 3s. So, yeah, we've had a lot of time, actually. And there's the pinking shears. Like I was saying, we do have those items unlocked. So 100 deaths gets you those pinking shears. As you can see, even though technically Slack doesn't have a lower body, what it does is it cuts off your head from your body. It lets you fly if you can't already for that room. And your body runs around spewing blood out of it, doing a ton of damage. And you still get to fly around shooting. Oh, he just took it and used it for one room. He was just making sure that he got a use of it. Might as well. They're a really good item, honestly, and it'll clear a room fast. But yeah, he's taking that bean back with him, like no question on that one. D6 is the only reason that's listed in the banned items is because technically you can only use it on the other banned items. So we didn't want to be like, well, you know, like if we put it in there, people ask, isn't it banned? If we don't put it in there, people ask, like, wait a minute, can't we just use it now? So technically it's in the list right now just because you can only use it on the other banned items, if that makes sense. How did I unlock all the items? It's actually one of the other Racers files. That's either Cobalt's file or Mellow Ace's file. But they've got all the items unlocked. I forget whose it was. Either way, though, they've got all the items unlocked by doing all these specific kills. So you take every character through every boss fight that you can. So as far as the big ones. So like you take Isaac through, you kill off Mom's Heart at the end of Womb 2. That gets you a certain item. Let's see. Killing off Mom's Heart X amount of times, you have to kill it off 10 times, basically. That'll guarantee to open up the way to Shale, otherwise known as fighting the devil. Kill off the devil with every one of the characters, like with Isaac, kill it off with Isaac, kill it off with Blue Baby, kill it off with, you know, Samson, kill it, you get the idea. Those all unlock single items. Then you can go up to the cathedral, kill that boss off with all the characters. Those are all item unlocks. Go up to the chest, kill off that boss with every one of the characters again. That's another full set of item unlocks. And then there's a few secrets, kind of like that small rock that you see that Slackaholicus is working towards. That comes from, that's unlocked by blowing up 50 rocks in the game. That, by the way, will give you +2 damage, +1 fire rate, and -1 speed. He's not worried about the minus speed. He likes the plus damage and fire rate off of that. So very nice item there. Yeah, and it'll be, exactly. Chris is basically the webmaster that I accidentally locked out of the website. We will have the website up and running very soon, I do hope, and there's quite a few things to still go over with it, I'm sure, but we'll have that up and running as quickly as we can for you guys and make this a lot clearer, so you'll be able to actually see it written out like, oh, okay, now I see what you mean. Like, you know, it'll make so much more sense, I swear. But once we get that website up and running, it'll be a lot easier for everybody to get all this information, I promise you guys. And I do apologize for that, but I accidentally locked my webmaster out of it, so oops. That's on me. I didn't even think about the fact that I did that, so not bad. And yeah, this is the final race of this evening. Let me get the schedule linked up for you. Race is ending whenever these guys, whoever it is, gets done with getting through the Womb 2 first. Excuse me again, sorry about that. Oh, beat me to it. Damn it, dude. No, I'm kidding. Thank you very much. You guys are a huge help doing the links and everything. I do appreciate it very much, guys. Very nice use of the beam there by Slackaholicus. And there you go. We got both racers getting to their boss fight at the same time. Speaking of not being worried about the speed down that he took, Slackaholicus finds some speed up with a wooden spoon. Where is he going to? What did I forget that he had? Wow. Okay, so he's going to take a little bit of a hit on time here and give Rob a little bit of an advantage here. Where is he running off to? Okay, then. Oh, did he get an XL4, or am I that stupid? Can Rob see where Slack is? Yes, both racers can tell where the other one is. They're actually on a call together. So if you guys go to this dual link here, this is race 5. There we go. Oh, he wants a shop. Yeah, good point. Very good point. I'm going to say, like, what the hell is he going back for? I didn't even notice he didn't have a shop on his map. That would totally explain it. I'm a dip. Anyways, thank you very much, Cobalt. That would totally explain it. Anyways, there's the schedule, or there's the split link, rather, I'm sorry. That'll get you into both Slackaholicus and RobSnowlock's channel at the same time. If you want to do that, though, definitely mute one of them, because, like I said, they're talking to each other, and there you see why Slackaholicus wanted his store. So there's the treasure map, so he'll be able to see the entire layout of the floor, except for you need the compass to be able to see, like, pinpoint, oh, there's the boss room. And there's the item room, so, you know, so on and so forth. But you'll see when he goes down to the next floor here that it'll actually just be a blank map on there for him. All the other rooms showing that. Are they streaming via... No, they're streaming via Twitch. We're using either OBS or... Very nice use of the Sun card, by the way. Using either OBS or XSplit, depending on who it is. And that Sun card rips moms to shreds. Dang. Alright, so a little more health up there for Slackaholicus, and he's actually finished the fight before Rob did. So go figure. So there's the treasure map coming into play. Wow, there's a few places this boss fight could be. I was going to guess over to the right. Slackaholicus says, no, I think it's over to the left, so he's going to try over here first. Again, in the womb, you are only looking for boss fights right now. How are the rounds scored? Whoever takes out Mom's heart first gets a win, and we do it best 2 out of 3. So right now we're in the deciding game 3 between these two racers. Pretty much just like every race tonight, except for the very first one. Oh no, down goes Rob. RobSnowlock dead. That means he's gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning, guys. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's painful. So all the way back to start for Rob. Also, he gets a troll bomb right off the bat. That's evil. What is he getting his first item room? Well, Mom's contact again, so he's gonna get that freeze effect, if nothing else. But Slack now very much ahead of him. By the way, the curved horn added 2 damage to Slackaholicus' overall total. So very nice trinket find there. Totally forgot to mention that. Yeah, he forgot about the suicide move. Alright, so on to his boss. Yep. Oh, Morag definitely did. Like, dude, we've all suffered those fates. Like, the first time I didn't realize, like, oh, hey, that shadow. Yeah. So that shadow still hurts you if it's there. Okay, for those that don't know what we're talking about, by the way, if you're fighting Mom's foot, what happened there was that he wound up getting killed by the shadow. If the shadow is out on Mom's foot, it will still damage you if you kill it while that shadow is out. So you have to wait until the leg's all the way down, do the last damage on the leg at that point. And the scapular, crapular as we like to call it, for Slackaholicus on the left. So if he gets down to half a red heart, that will spawn 1 full blue heart for him. Give him a little bit of, no pun intended, safety, as I was about to say that word. And RobSnowlock picking up the safety cap on the right. That gives you, I think it's 10% chance extra for pills to spawn at the end of a room. Yeah, oh god, no, Flux. No, 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 no. Dude, yeah, no. That just seems real bad. Seems like a real bad idea right there. So again, Slackaholicus has a Curse of Darkness right now. That's why you can't see his mini-map, and it's going to be kind of hard to tell, yeah, I think he's going the right way or not. What about the bug room without walls? I mean, like if you get stuck in an I Am Error room somehow? How come Sacred Heart isn't banned? Nobody wanted it banned. Like, if we had to ban every single good item in this game, it would basically be like, alright, Purist run, except you can't literally touch any items if you do your reset. Deal with it. Nope, no red hearts either. Nope, you can't heal. You get 3 hearts. It would turn really boring really fast. So, you can't ban everything. I mean, it is a game. What's up, Val Guy? How you doing? And check it out, just like that, with that internal compass, even with a Curse of Darkness, Slackaholicus looking at his end boss fight. So looking like the Eagles might be able to take a 2-1 victory here off of the Redskins. RG3 gonna need to make that run and comeback real soon here. Yeah, variance is just part of Isaac, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you can pills if you want it. Alright, so like I said, onto that Mom's Heart fight, and going right on through and immediately damaging Mom's Heart with poison damage and getting that damage over time tick going. Everybody knows that one by now. Except if you're not an Eagles fan, you're adding on S-U-C-K. Oh, there's no commands like that for playlist or anything. All I'm doing is playing the Binding of Isaac soundtrack off of Steam. So got that along with the game when I bought it off of Steam, and basically just playing that behind it. Awaken. All right, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Slackaholicus. As I was making a joke, I look up again. Wow, he's just ripping right on through Mom's Heart. So lo and behold, he gave us a little bit of a scare going down 1-0, but that's all it takes. He wins the next 2, comes back and wins this one 2-1. So congratulations. Seriously, great job there tonight. That goes for everybody, but great job on the comeback there, Slack. Great job all of the races there, Rob. Seriously, great job. There's that beard. There's that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, wipe that sweat away, sir. You're good. You're good to go. You're good to go, sir. No, seriously, nice comeback. Hashtag comeback. Seriously, great job on that comeback. Yeah, the final boss is Isaac, that's correct, and there's the hats off by Rob. Very nicely done. Aw, very nice.